Hi, it's Melissa with My Membership Minute on Monday, February 9th, 2015, and I'm here in downtown Victoria on beautiful View Street where the cherry blossom trees are in full beautiful blossom. That's why we came here. The other thing you may have noticed is that I am going to be in person in My Membership Minute for that, and the reason for that is that I wanted them to be more personal. My intention for these moving forward is to inspire you and motivate you in your personal practice. So I felt that if I was in the videos that it would be more personal. Recently, when we asked beginner yogis what their biggest obstacle to learning yoga was, the answer that came back to us surprised us. The biggest obstacle to learning to practice was their commitment to practice and finding that inspiration and motivation actually to get to the mat. And so I'm willing to bet that that isn't something that beginners just face. So my intentions in these membership minutes moving forward are threefold. One, to share you what is inspiring me in my practice, but not only that, what I'm finding inspiring our members in their practice on the membership site. Number two, to help to motivate you and inspire you into action in your own practice so that you can deepen and progress in your yoga practice. And number three, to plug you into our community of like-minded yogis from around the world. This is a built-in support group that you have to keep you accountable to your practice. So what's inspiring me in my own personal practice right now is Jnana Yoga, and that is the yoga of wisdom. Every morning, as part of my personal practice, I have been reading for my own spiritual development. So why would I do that? Well, my intention this year is to bring ahimsa to my thought. That's loving kindness to my thought. So I've been seeking out various spiritual texts and what they have been saying on this topic so that my thoughts can be more loving and kind and less filled with anxiety and worry. One of the most important spiritual texts on yoga is the Bhagavad Gita, and we have a whole reading group here on our membership site about that, which brings me to the next topic that is inspiring me on the membership site right now, and that is Karma Yoga. The Bhagavad Gita speaks of Karma Yoga as a way of working in the world that is detached, in selfless action, free from expectation. It is work that is centered in your highest self, compassionate, and done with complete awareness. Above all, it is service to others. And in the show notes, and I will show you also a class on Karma Yoga that we have in the membership site here that Molly and I worked on and created for you to practice so that you can find out more about Karma Yoga if you want to learn about that in your practice. Ivy Tulin, one of our members, open-hearted graduates, and leaders of our devotional requests and devotional offerings since September of 2013, is one of the greatest examples of Karma Yoga that I know. This section on devotional requests and devotional offerings is an illustration of Karma Yoga, in my opinion. Ivy put a request for help in the devotional request section last week. She had a flood in her home, and the laptop on which she records all her devotionals for this section was destroyed. Of course, she was upset, and she turned to the devotional section for prayers and requests for you to dedicate her practices to her. So I'm going to show you that in our membership site as well and link to it in the show notes so that you can find out more about it. And let me tell you a little bit about this section as well in case you don't know about it. This is a section on our membership site where you can request or offer prayers or dedicate your yoga practice or meditation practice to someone in need. When I turned inward about this, about Ivy's experience, I received the guidance that there may be somebody or some of our members who live in the US, many of them who have been decluttering, because that has been one of the intentions that many of you have been taking up on the membership site, who have a surplus of electronics. So many of us upgrade our electronics, and then we have old electronics in our home that we don't know what to do with. So you might get the newer iPad or the newer iPad mini, and then you've got an old one, and what do you do with it? And Ivy could use that for uploading her films and filming her section of the membership site. In chapter 3 on Karma Yoga, in verse 19 of the Bhagavad Gita, it says, strive constantly to serve the welfare of the world. By devotion to selfless work, one obtains the supreme goal in life. So my call to action for you this week, if you live in the US, is to practice the yoga of selfless service. Karma Yoga. Check your homes. See if you have extra electronic equipment. If you do, post about it here, and I'll link to it in the show notes where you can post about it. And let Ivy and the rest of our community know. And let's get Ivy some equipment so that she can film and post her section again. This is an easy way that you can support a member of our yoga community. For everybody else, let's open a dialogue about how we can best motivate and inspire and help you to stay committed to your yoga practice. How can we plug you into a community of like-minded yogis from around the world? How can we help you stick to your yoga practice and progress and deepen your yoga practice? How can we help you stay accountable to your friends in the community? Being part of our community happens after my membership minute. So come on over and join in the conversation. And here is a call to action. Respond to this video and let us know. Even if you've never posted on the forum before, take a chance and respond this time. Your response is valuable. When you take the time to respond, we are all growing together. So leave your comment and be part of the conversation. Let's start to hold each other accountable for our practices, because when we do, the whole world becomes a better place. Thanks for watching today. Namaste. Hi, it's Melissa with My Membership Minute on Monday, November. No, it's not November.